Just stared deep.
That was the best intro. I don't know if we're gonna top that. Hello, welcome to the Silly Geese podcast. This is episode 2. How are you feeling?
Woo!
Very cool.
Pretty swag. Can't lie.
Imagine having a full day
Yeah.
at school. Could not be me.
Shut the fuck
Yeah.
up.
You shut the fuck up.
It's the Adam paradox, as we've figured out. Yeah, no. Any plans for this weekend, lads?
No, I'm not allowed to do anything.
Oh yeah, that's funny. You're not allowed to do that because you did too much.
Yeah.
You're getting punished
I'm
for
going
having
to-
a social life.
I'm going to see Scream on Tuesday though
Alright.
in the cinema. Yeah.
Well, you'll let us know how
Wow.
that goes.
Will do.
Thomas, do you have plans this weekend? I don't know why I'm asking.
Yeah, I don't. Like,
That's so sad. Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna sit in and play Final Fantasy.
no, I'm almost done. Right, final boss guy. Oh, fuck off.
I wasn't gonna say that, and I was gonna let it slide, Thomas, but
Oh my god.
That was the worst
bit
fucking
embarrassing.
voice crack I've ever had. Fucking cut that out.
I will not.
Swear to
That's
God.
really funny.
You bastard.
So yeah,
Oh,
wait,
no.
go on. What was this? You were waffling on about this last night. Some final boss in Final Fantasy is like, it's not really a final boss. It's like 5 bosses.
Yeah, right. Like, you think it's the final boss because, like, you know, it's in like the top area of like the main bad guy's house or some shit, and then
Rock up to
you fight it.
Sephiroth's crib for some cookies and cream.
and then you
I know I said
yeah,
cookies and
and then
cream.
you like fight some other bastard that fucking landed on the roof for some reason. Then you
Alright.
leave. Then there's an explosion at the top, and you go to a different character and you fight another fucking guard or whatever.
It's a load of
And
shite,
you
Thomas.
win. Load of shite. And then there's a highway scene where you beat people up on the highway. And now I'm on the second last boss, I hope. But the second last boss has like 3 bosses.
Oh.
Because like minions that are part of him for some reason.
That's a bit strange.
And like once yeah, it's fucked. I haven't even met Long Swordsman guy with long hair.
Guys, I don't want to spoil Final Fantasy, but I'll tell you that he has a long hair and a long sword.
Yeah. Yeah.
So no other. Are you not going tomorrow? They're on about going to the cinema tomorrow, not Thomas.
Oh well, no.
Oh.
I don't. I'm dead broke, so I can't.
I'm dead broke. Sure, look.
No money.
What can you do? Thomas, you know what you should do this weekend?
What?
You should post some pictures of the new kittens on the Instagram.
Hi.
Jesus, you're acting like they're mine. They're not.
What do you mean they're not yours?
They're wild creatures, Jordan.
They still
We
follow
just
you
hypothetically, we hypothetically thought of people they could go to. They're still fucking yours.
Oh, you thought people they can go to? Well, fucking name them. They'll be getting them, whether they like them or not. They're taking them.
Oh, Jez, I can just imagine fucking promotions in school. Thomas handing me a kitten.
In school.
Yeah.
Do you think the principal wants a kitten? Nearly just doxed him, but like. Do you think he'd want?
Fucking hands it to him. Just here you go, sir.
Walks in, hand sanitizes, gives kitten, doesn't elaborate, scans.
Imagine giving the year head a kitten.
Oh.
Sir.
Oh.
So will you come here for a second? I have a bit of a surprise for you. Oh, we have him tomorrow. Oh, I might not be in though.
Oh, fella,
Why
please
are
come
you
in just for like
coming
the first three.
I won't. Oh no, I don't think Mom will want me to go in for the first 3. I think if I go in tomorrow, I'll be in for the whole day. Because there's no point only going in for the first 3. I was literally in one class today. I was in maths. No, imagine I won't hear his words of wisdom.
My fucking Christopher Columbus.
What did he tell you about the woodchuckers last week?
No.
Oh, he must have different ones every day for each class. He
Yes.
must be expecting us to feel them out. Our one last Friday was two woodchuckers work 40 hours a week, 8 hours a day, and one of them takes a 1.5 hour break, and the other one flat out works the whole 40 hours non-stop. And then he goes, "Cheers, how did you cut so much more wood than me?" And he goes, "Sure, I had to sharpen my axe." It's like, keep your brain sharp, you know? Keep yourself rested is what it's trying to get at.
Wise words.
Wise words. We're just stealing his his findings. Like, he listens to podcasts, so we may send this on to him.
Oh, we're done.
Okay.
Hear us bitching about him.
Imagine if he finds this.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh,
Imagine how funny
imagine
that'd
he
be.
does. Imagine he does it and then puts it up on assembly.
Oh, imagine. That'd be so funny. He'd be like,
Oh.
3 young entrepreneurial students have decided they're gonna make a podcast in their own time outside of school. It's called the Silly Geese Podcast, and I think you should all listen to it. And we'd be like, yes, don't listen to it, just give us the view.
We need them views.
Someone texted me the other day, "How do I find this podcast?" I had not told them about this. They weren't in my story. They must have saw it on TikTok or Instagram, and they texted me out of nowhere. So Jordan, how do I find out about this podcast? Where do I watch it? And I was like, it's not on Spotify yet, but it'll be on YouTube. And I was like, I don't think you'd be the kind to be interested. And she was like, why? What do you do? And I was like, oh, we did like a movie. We watched Venom and we reviewed it. And she just texted me back like 10 minutes later, like, haven't a clue what yous are on about, but sure, look, I give you a like. I was like,
I
right,
love
thank you.
that.
But speaking of views on the last episode, we got 120 in
What?
That's
less than a
like
week.
what? That's good.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'm really happy.
Yay.
That's a lot.
Who is echoing?
Thank you.
Okay, no one's echoing anymore. Never mind. Thank yous, anyone who did tune in, especially anyone that did tune into the live episode last week and this week, I suppose.
Yeah, fuck it.
Fuck it. We
Fuck it,
aren't
we'll do it
100%
live.
sure if we're gonna keep it at 5 o'clock on a Sunday. It might be moved up to like 3 or something, but that'll be figured out probably closer to Christmas than now. So just keep an eye on the Instagram and Thomas's Twitter whenever that gets set up.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
We haven't mentioned that to him since the last episode. He's been hoping that we forgot. But yeah, other than that, anything else anyone wants to say, or do we go straight into the news?
You smell.
Guys. I hate how much Thomas is laughing at this. I love how Neve's just sat there like, because it's lagging. Oh wow, this is all getting cut. There we go. Hi Neve.
What? My great joke. You're cutting that.
No.
No, it was just 20 seconds of Neve just in pure silence. After Thomas
That's
does a
awful.
joke.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It was lagging, don't worry. Yeah, Thomas said I smell. So what did you have to say, Neve?
I have nothing to say.
Oh, okay, thanks.
My point was the exact same as mine.
I suppose. Gonna go take a shower after this.
Oh,
Can we go straight into the news then? And forget
hell
about
yeah.
how I smell.
Sure.
Right. Well, I suppose we'll start with Neve this week because we did Thomas first last week.
Oh. Mix them
Oh,
up.
did my research. Did
Yeah.
my research.
Did something this week.
Oh,
Good on ya.
yeah.
5 minutes
Good
before we
fucking
recorded this, just to butt in before Neve, she was blaming me that I don't do a movie or a video game segment, even though I do everything else. So I'm glad you did your bit of research for the week, Neve. Your
Yeah.
homework.
My homework. Um, so I'm going to start with box office like figures, I guess.
Oh,
In the US, Venom bet Shang-Chi and just to the top. And
alright.
then in Ireland, No Time to Die beat Shang-Chi. So No Time to Die is now number one in Ireland,
Fair
which
enough.
is,
Is that like in general, or is that right now?
I think, right now.
Okay.
Not like money, like, but No Time to Die, at the Irish box office in its opening weekend, it made 1.73 million euro.
That's quite mad. That's more than I expected.
Whoa.
Like,
Yeah,
especially with
but
the
then
amount
it
of
is.
like shite ads or how shit that movie like got done because of COVID.
Oh yeah. But it's very big. But then also, I guess, because it is Daniel Craig's last movie as James Bond,
Oh, is it? I actually
they're
didn't know.
probably, yeah, he's retiring the role after, I think, 16 years.
About that, close to it anyway.
Yeah.
That's mad.
Whoa.
Oh,
That's a long time.
it's a long time. It's almost as
Robert
fucking.
Downey Jr. was like, I'll do 11, and then I'm out of here. I'm not even doing the voice for the cartoon. But Jesus,
um.
16 years.
Yeah. I think it's from 2005, 2006.
Yeah.
So
But
we
like,
only would have been wee babas.
we would have been wee geese.
We babies.
What are
Wee
our
babas.
baby geese called? Are they called gooselings?
They're not gooselings. I remember looking this up. They're not gooselings.
I don't remember either. I remember looking it up. But anyway, doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah. Right, on to trailers. Because a load of trailers dropped in the last like week. The trailer released for Tick Tick Boom, which is about. Oh, wait, no, sorry. It's the directorial debut of Lin Manuel Miranda, which is quite surprising.
He's doing a lot lately.
Oh yeah, so much. And then it's starring Andrew Garfield as John Larson, who is the creator of Rent.
Oh.
And the movie is basically about from him and he's just about turned 30 and him just making Rent, like over the course of like 8-9 years of just making and keep rewriting Rent and then just seeing like how it took off. It's also a musical on Broadway, and hopefully it's going to be released on the 19th November on Netflix.
Oh, that's like soon. I was expecting that to be like next year.
Nope.
Um.
Also
Sorry.
Vanessa Hudgens is in it. Gabrielle from High School Musical.
Oh right. I was thinking that name was familiar.
Yeah.
I don't know that name.
We should watch High School Musical for these.
Yeah. Never seen it.
Neither have I, but I think it would be really funny.
Oh my god, that'd be so good.
Gee, I should not have said that. We should do one High School Musical movie a year.
No.
No, these should be the New
Oh.
Year's episodes. I was struggling to find something for New Year's. We should do a High School Musical movie every year.
Yeah.
No, Christmas.
No, not Christmas, New
Christmas.
Year's.
I've
Oh,
already
New Year's. Never mind.
decided the Christmas movie, Thomas.
Oh.
No,
Who
not
do
gonna say it
Okay.
yet though.
Yeah,
Are we?
no, we won't say it yet. Because that'll probably change.
No.
Yeah.
Knowing me.
Well, I'm actually really excited for Tick Tick Boom from its like teaser a couple of months ago. I'm very fucking excited for it because it looks very fucking good. I
Gonna
just
have to put this video was 18 plus on YouTube, not made for
Sorry.
kids. No, it's fine. The last one was not made for kids either, and I was doing most of the cursing in it. So
But in other trailer news, House of Dragon trailer released. I did not know about this. It's a prequel to Game of Thrones. It takes place during the Targaryen Civil War, which is about 300 years before the actual events of Game of Thrones. The first date, from what I could research, is hopefully going to be released on the 1st of January 2022. And I'll keep you updated on that. I think Matt Smith is starring in it. I'm not sure completely.
fair enough.
But I'm not really into Game of Thrones, so I probably won't be watching it. Just thought I'd tell is what's going on.
Thanks.
Cause fuck it. Fuck it. And
Thank
then
you.
no other. This is what I'm here to do. And then finally I forgot to mention this last week. Super Mario movie. That's happening.
That's happening.
Yeah.
It's happening.
I can't wait for that. It's so stupid.
The cast is fucking mwah.
The cast is nuts. Who
The
decided?
cast- Right, let me just say. We have Chris Pratt as our Mario.
As our
Gotta
golden
love
boy.
him. That's our Mario. We have Anya Taylor-Joy, who's gonna be Princess Peach.
Pretty good choice.
I love
honestly.
Anya.
She's great.
I like Anya Taylor-Joy. She's very good in whatever she fucking does.
Who is she?
Then, oh my god,
Thomas, you
Thomas.
need to start knowing more female actors.
Thomas, this is a
I'm
fucking
sorry,
movie podcast.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I actually didn't know who she was. I had to check some stuff she was in, but she is good.
She and all that.
She's in Pitch Perfect, isn't she? Or is that
Which
Katie
is
Steinfeld?
cool. Then we have
Oh, Peter Jesus. Hold on. What is going on here? Nave.
that's Haley Steinfeld.
Earth.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. No.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh my god.
Hello.
Steve,
Hello.
you lying.
Sorry.
Sorry,
Sorry,
it was
sorry.
just lagging a bit. Don't worry about it.
Sorry.
It's probably my
No.
Wi-Fi anyway.
No, I think it's about both anyway. That's Haley Steinfeld. That's in Pitch Perfect.
Okay. She's good.
Then there's our Luigi. Sorry.
Charlie Day is
Charlie
so
Day.
good as Luigi. Did you hear everyone saying Danny DeVito should be Mario?
Yeah.
Which, honestly, everyone wanted Danny DeVito to be Detective Pikachu. But he was like, nah, I don't know enough about Pokemon to do that. I would be really confused. But I don't know if he'd do Mario. I think it would be really funny.
Yeah.
They wanted him to play Mario in the original Super Mario Bros. Movie. The really bad one from like the 80s or 90s. I don't know when it was released. 90s. They wanted him for that.
I've never seen that movie.
Don't worry, we're gonna watch it for the Mario movie when that comes out.
Yay!
Yay!
Let's go.
Then as Bowser, Jack Black.
Oh,
Pick. He's gonna sing.
Fucking-
He's gonna like. Something tells me that instead of having his hair tied up, it's gonna be like down in one part, and Mario's gonna come in and he's gonna be like, "Oh my god, hang on." Tie the hair up.
oh, can't wait to see him. And it's
Can't wait to see him.
can't wait to
Ben.
hear that voice come out from Bowser. Ooh.
And then our Lord and Savior Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong.
Oh,
That's probably my favorite pick.
I-
I remember telling Mom about that. And she was like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense."
Nah, my next one's the fucking favorite. Oh, fucking what was it? Keegan Michael Key
Yeah,
as
I was
Toad.
thinking, that's such a weird pick. It's such an
And
odd
I
choice,
love
but
it.
it's so good.
I love it so much. So that is that all we know about the Mario movie? That's all I could really
There's
pick up on.
Charles Martinet, who is the voice of Mario and Luigi and pretty much everyone
Oh
else.
yeah.
He's doing supporting roles who we don't know about yet. There's a character from Wrecking Crew, which is like one of Mario's first appearances, which he hasn't been in a game since like 1997 or so. So everyone's like, "Why are you in this
Yeah.
movie?" I don't know who plays him. I can't think of him. And someone is playing Kamek, who I also can't think of the name of.
All right.
Yeah.
But that's basically all I got on the Mario movie. But we'll be keeping you updated because it's the funniest shit.
It's so funny. I can't wait for the trailer to come out for that. Because then we're
Could
gonna
be so
know if
good.
it's gonna be like a bad Despicable Me like movie, or if it's gonna actually be good.
Yeah. Then finally, to round up everything, I don't know if I said finally for the other thing, but I have a weekly recommendation now because I normally watch another film apart from the one that we're watching. This week's was Jennifer's Body, the 2009 cult classic movie. It's a horror comedy. Starring Megan Fox, and Amanda Seyfried, and minor roles Chris Pratt and J.K. Simmons.
How is J.K.
What?
Simmons a minor role in anything? That man is
But
top heavy.
he's not like mad in this one. He's actually quite a nice fella.
I feel like he's
Except he has a
mad in
hook for
everything.
he has a hook for a hand.
Oh,
Don't
that's
ask me why, because I don't know. Maybe they say it in the movie. I don't know. But basically, give you a brief summary. Jennifer's Body is about Jennifer, who becomes possessed, and then her friend Needy, Amanda Seyfried, tries to stop her killing people. That's it, really. It is actually quite a good movie. I'd probably give it a 4 out of 5. Would recommend everyone to watch it at least once.
fair enough. I
Well,
probably
yeah,
won't, but
that's it. That's all the movie news I have this week. I might have a bit more. I might have a bit less next week. Who knows?
probably
Oh.
less. But you're like, you'd be like, I thought of 3 headlines last week. It'll be grand. Dawson next week. Like Thomas is eager
It
to
won't be
read
Dawson.
his 7 headlines.
7.
Kinda eager, but no, I can wait.
Right. Well, we're waiting for you. So
Yeah.
Oh,
bring it on, Thomas.
well, wait a bit longer.
Oh, I suppose
No.
we will.
No.
Is he gonna say it or like?
I don't have a watch.
Oh, right.
Oh, right, yeah.
You just stood there like.
All right. First bit of news is Metroid Dread got really good reviews for it's like got
Yeah.
really good reviews.
From everything I saw,
Apparently,
it was like 8 and up.
yeah. Most of I'm but bleh. Most reviews I saw was 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10, so
Mm.
it's doing pretty good.
I think IGN gave it an 8. But
Whoa,
let's be
yeah,
real.
it's IGN.
Anything else, Tommy? Oh well, yeah. There's more. There's 7.
Yeah, 7. I didn't fucking do me research for nothing. Roki is releasing on October 28th for PS5 and Xbox Series. It's an adventure game.
What?
That's all I know about it.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Clearly didn't put too much research into it. It was like, Roki, whatever that is.
Hey, I skimmed through, I will admit, but I was mainly focusing on other things.
Alright.
Uh,
That's just a bit of a spoiler for us.
yeah, Rockstar, the GTA trilogy remastered, was leaked on the Rockstar website, apparently.
Oh, okay. There's been leaks about that for a while now. But
Yeah.
I hope that's true. Only problem with that is I bought the GTA trilogy like the week before the leaks came out. That was gonna be a thing. I like bought the originals on the PC, so I'm like, fuck it.
Well, good for you.
Thanks, Thomas. Can't
No
even sell
problem.
them. That's the worst part. They're just stuck with me. They were only like €6 or something, but still,
That's €6 down the drain.
that's
Think
€6
about that.
gone.
Uh,
Calm down, Heath.
There was a Twitch data breach, so most streamers monthly earnings was like leaked.
Mm,
There was that.
yeah, that kind
Uh,
of sucks. So if anyone is out there, just change your Twitch password. Just in
hmm,
case. If you haven't.
just in case.
I need to do mine actually. I need to figure out how to log into my Twitch account actually. Because I have a new phone number. So I don't know how to get into my old one. Because it logged me out of my computer.
I should
I need
probably
to.
change mine.
Yeah.
I'll be fine. I don't even go on it at all. So I don't even know its password. So
Thomas is like, if they can find the password, like, good luck to them. Good
yeah,
on them. I couldn't.
I don't even know my account name. So there's that.
Fair enough. I would check it
Uh,
for you, but I'm not logged into my account either.
Jordan, you need to up your game.
I do.
Jesus.
Need to figure out my shit.
You do?
Jesus, it's 26 minutes in. We're not even talking about the movie yet.
That's just how good we are, right?
That's how much we
That's just.
waffled on about our fucking year ahead at the start.
Oh my god.
Alright, Tommy, you may keep going there.
Right, I'll go through it fast, right?
Oh no.
Battlefield 2042, the like beta people got was apparently really bad, especially like on Xbox. So that's not good. It like kept on having graphical glitches or something like that.
Oh, I see what everything I've
So
seen from it, like gameplay, looks pretty good, but I don't know.
uh, Alan Wake remastered is out now. Alan Wake was like a really popular game like a while ago, like back on the Xbox 360 and PS3. So that got remastered, which is pretty cool. And finally, the big boy news. Sora, the new Smash character.
Yeah, I mean Thomas has heard my opinions on this. It's good. That's
Yeah,
all I kind of have to
fucking
say. Neve, just so you know,
oh,
Sora is a character owned by Disney, so now Disney are producers of Smash Bros. Technically,
Okay.
there's a lot of memes going around of like all the every game that's like worked on Smash, and then at the very end it says
Yeah.
like Walt Disney Company, and everyone's like, when you're the person that didn't contribute to the group project, but you still get credited.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know much about Smash at all.
Fair enough. I'm just a bit of a fanboy. That's why.
Okay.
I'll admit it.
not sure.
Thomas
Smash is pretty cool.
Thomas is looking at me like, really? You're a bish. Alright.
Oh, Smash Bros. Smashing Bros.
Smashing the bros.
Love doing that.
That's what me and Thomas get up to. Anyway, keep going, Tommy. Is that the
Alright.
last bit?
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
I closed the book.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Where's
The
your
book is closed.
Spider-Man notes written?
Oh, in the book. I just
Oh,
closed
yeah.
it.
Well, Thomas, you may open that back up because I think it's time we speak about a bit of Spider-Man.
Right.
We're
Yeah,
about
let's
half
get
an
to
hour into
business.
this.
Come on, you two. I've been waiting all day for this.
Alright, calm down.
I finished the movie before the
You're
two of them. Just so
complaining
you
in
know.
school. You're complaining. You're like, oh, I have to Spider-Man.
Yeah, Thomas.
No. You two were complaining. Wasn't
I
me.
watched it yesterday.
I watched most of it yesterday.
Yeah.
I finished it today. I didn't think I had seen as much of this movie as I did see. There was not much in it.
I actually hadn't seen most of it.
That's fair.
Surprising.
I've watched a good few reviews of like this movie though, so a lot of like the good scenes are like quite long scenes as well.
Yeah.
Oh, my first note is just intro is way too long. Thank fuck they stopped doing these.
That's what I said. I was like, opening titles take their fucking time.
Yeah, I don't know who. I think it was X-Men that really kept them for a while, but thank fuck they're not a thing anymore.
I kind of liked it.
I think the second movie's one is a lot better.
Yeah.
Because in the second movie, it's
Well, we're
like
not talking about the second one.
I know we're talking about that next week, but at the start of the second movie, it has like a recap of the first one, and it's like all animated. It looks really good. So I think that's why I enjoyed the second ones more. But the first one is just like I don't know. It's so dull. I was like, Jesus Christ. If I was watching that in cinemas in when did this movie come out? 2001?
Two.
2.
2002.
If I was watching this movie in 2002, I would have been like, nah, get me out of here. I'm gonna go play an arcade machine for 10 minutes and come back. What else? Oh, my first note on the actual movie is why does everyone hate Peter Parker?
Oh my god, yeah.
Because
That's what I said too. I was like, why is everyone a cunt to Toby?
why? What has he done in his life to make him this hated? No one wants to sit next to him on the bus. Not even like the glasses like nerd at the front.
I know.
The only person that would want to sit next to him is Harry, and Harry doesn't take the bus.
I think that's just to kind of just signify how much of an outcast
How
he
much
is.
of an absolute nerd he is. If this took place
Even
in like if this took place today, everyone would be like, "Oh, he's a weeb. He's watching anime on the bus on his own or something like." I wrote here, man chases bus after daughter. Oh shit, they're the same age. Because it looks like he's trying to like get his daughter off the bus or like remind her that she left her lunch or something. But then it's like, oh wait, MJ is his crush and they are the same age. These 24/7, I don't know, 27-year-old people.
What's it? The opening I really enjoyed. I love what's the word? The music. The music is just fucking superb.
The music
in my
in
opinion.
this movie is so good.
It fucking just.
The score is very good.
It is. I can't remember who did it off the top of my head, but it is really, really good. He's like some famous composer. I can't think of him off the top of my head now, but he is fucking savage.
Hans Zimmer.
Hans Zimmer, that's him. He did.
I don't know.
Is
it?
I think it was.
I don't know. I was just guessing.
I'll probably put it on the screen. Maybe I won't. I'll probably forget. I should probably write
Who knows?
these in. So.
What's the word?
Go on, Thomas.
I like the way they kind of did the opening where he kind of like he who am I? You sure you want to know?
Oh yeah, that's pretty fun.
The story of my life. It's not for the light of hair.
Yeah, I liked I
And
like
like
that. Like that kind of like, who am I? Oh, I'm Spider-Man. I like that. It's a bit. It seems like it would be a bit cringe. And a bit too.
Yeah.
I think my only complaint about this movie or these movies in general is they feel like it feels like Sam Raimi was like, okay, how do we make this look like a comic book? And like every scene in this movie looks like a comic book, but I don't think that works in some scenes. I think it seems a bit cheesy in some scenes. But I don't think this movie is bad in any way. This is my first time watching it.
Yeah, same.
Like my
Thomas has seen all
fourth.
of them. Yeah. And I've seen
I think
I've seen all of them now. And Neve, this is your first time watching any of them, right? Oh,
Eve?
Neve?
She's dead.
She's gone. Look at her. She's lost.
Look at her.
I'm
Doesn't know where she's going.
here. I'm here.
Oh, there you are.
I'm
Sorry,
here.
you're lagging again.
I'm here. No! For fuck's sake. Sorry.
It's okay.
I apologize.
Were you? Wait, have you seen these before then?
Nope.
Okay. So yeah.
Maybe when I was little,
Yeah,
with
probably
Sean and Aoife,
actually.
that'll be it.
Have you seen The Amazing Spider-Man?
I've seen the first one.
Okay.
The
Fair
good
enough
one.
then. Yeah, now that I've seen this, I've seen every Spider-Man movie, which is a bit of a weird feeling, but anyway. What else do I have written in my notes? Oh yeah, I pointed this out to Neve when she was watching it. The teacher is roughly the same age as the actors playing students. If you were to show me
Yeah, you're
the
saying.
class lineup and be like, pick out this teacher, I'd be like, is it the little small bald man? Maybe. I don't know honestly. Cause they all look like
Wait.
they're all 27, because that's what they all are.
Yeah. I have
Oh.
a timestamp just of a quote. I'm something of a scientist myself.
Oh,
6 minutes and 12 seconds.
I have that here somewhere.
Fucking.
Oh wait, I don't
I
have
just.
this.
Imagine not having
Oh,
that.
I did. I have it written here. He said it. He said the thing. I'm something of a scientist myself.
Fucking love the memes in this fucking movie.
The memes that have come out of this movie are so good.
Oh my god.
What else have I said here? Imagine how shit this would have been if it was DiCaprio.
I'd like to say,
Go on, Eve.
I found a TikTok account.
Neve?
Sorry, I found a TikTok account and it's just Sam. Oh my god!
What is going on? Your camera's
Fucking.
fine.
Okay, don't
Calm
fucking
down.
beat us up. Calm down.
I don't know. I'm gonna fucking punch them. Sorry, I apologize. But I found a TikTok account and they just do Sam Raimi like Spider-Man memes.
That's brilliant.
And it's the best thing that I found.
That's brilliant, honestly. Wait, yeah, my next note is just imagine how shit this movie would have been if it was Leonardo DiCaprio instead of Tobey Maguire. Or sorry, Tobias Maguire.
Honest to God.
Also, yeah, that was the original plan, was to have DiCaprio. The only reason that didn't happen was
Yeah.
because of 9/11. They had like an entire trailer and everything where like there's a helicopter that gets like strung together with webs in between the twin towers.
Oh.
Obviously 9/11 happened. So they had to like
Oh.
pull that entire film. My next note is very it's not as down. It's just Verge Peter compared to the Chad Harry. I don't know what that's I think that's in relation to the scene where they're like, "You talk to her," and he's like, "Okay," and then he just
I will.
and then he just goes and tells her the exact same thing Peter told him a second ago, and Peter's like, "Huh?" It's so funny. My note after that is just this movie is great. I had decided at that point that this movie was so stupid. That was so good.
Oh, before we move on, the teacher, apparently, I don't know if this is fully true, But Christian Bale's Batman voice, in the like Dark Knight series and stuff, apparently it was inspired by that teacher talking quietly when he was whispering in the
Fuck
class when they were
off.
talking.
That's so dumb. I oh, I hope that's real.
I do too.
All right then.
All right,
Welcome
I
to
love
the
how we
man.
went quiet.
My mom just opened the door, closed it, and then just went to my dog. Who done that? All right.
Got it.
Sorry for cutting you off, Thomas.
Oh, you didn't cut me off. Don't worry.
Neve, any notes on the like up to the lab scene? I guess.
No, I kind of just said I kind of just skipped the lab scene. I was like,
Fair
fuck
enough.
it.
I have here Quest Aerospace, which is the rival company to Oscorp, is a real company that Marvel bought in the 80s. They make toys. And they
Nice.
were like, that's a fun Easter egg we can put in here. And then they get blown up, so that's also fun. Good on Tobias
Oh.
Maguire for getting ripped. Sorry, Thomas, but I just had to say that.
Oh. You know what? Yeah, I'll accept it.
I said also good on Willem Dafoe. He looks like he got ripped for this as well.
You did.
Right, I have notes about this.
Oh,
So I was like, the phone will be ripped out. 2 seconds later, or like 2 minutes later, I'm like, nah, fuck it. It's weird.
It's weird because he's a weird goblin man. I have here Willem Dafoe looks like a goblin. Why did they give him a helmet?
how dare you?
No, but I think that's
I
why
don't
he
know
was
why I didn't.
cast. He looks like a goblin. And he's like Jim Carrey in the way that he's like
Yeah.
really good at like facial movements. They didn't need to give him a big dumb motorcycle
Hmm.
helmet.
I like the helmet. I like the entire outfit.
I know you do, and I need to question you on that. I need to question your sanity on that.
It's cool.
It's so dumb.
Oh, but that's what
Nah,
makes it
Thomas.
so good.
Nah.
If you're talking about dumb, it's about a fucking goblin and a fucking
Yeah, but
rocket,
like,
like fucking powered jet,
but
like
like,
skateboard.
he looks like a weird. I don't know. The motorcycle helmet outfit thing is so dumb, especially when you compare it to they made like a rubber motorized goblin mask that like spoke and everything, and then Avi Arad, the same guy I blamed last week for Venom, was like, no, the goblin is too cheesy for that. We want to make him sleek and cool. And so they gave him the weird helmet. So
That
lame.
honestly, I fucking loved the suit. It was actually kind of cool in my opinion.
I think the suit would look so good if you know that scene where the building is on fire. I think
Yes.
I think it was Mr. Sunday Movies
Yeah.
said this, but it would look really good in that scene if the fire melted the shawl onto him. And he had that like classic goblin kind of like robe type outfit. And then it would have looked good
Yeah.
because it would have also been purple. But it's just weird and green. I would have just preferred without the helmet, honestly.
Fair enough.
But then they can't
All
really
right.
be like, who's the Green Goblin?
Oh, it's Norman Osborn.
It's the
Wait.
man that looks like a goblin.
Uh, the all right. I I think the main problem is that it's all green. I think
I
maybe.
think that is another bit. Except for the helmet, which seems to have like a purple
Yeah.
tint to it.
Hmm.
The actual
Right.
outfit is
I
like all green.
A little bit.
all right. Hear me out. But maybe what if they did the chest like black, the arms green, and maybe like the gloves black with the boots black and the legs kind of green.
I think it would have
That
worked,
might,
but you don't really get to see. There isn't that many scenes where you actually get to see the Green Goblin. And when you do, it's like really close up on the mask. So I think it is the
Yeah,
mask
because
that
they
really
fucking
gets.
love that mask.
I don't even think it's that they love it. It's just really awkward to CGI a full body. And it's so much easier
Yeah.
for like 2002 director or Sam Raimi to be like, we could just CGI this. They do that a lot more in the second one. Everything in the second one is CGI. But the CGI in this movie is mixed, in my opinion.
Yeah.
There's some okay CGI, and then there's some pretty weak CGI.
Like for the roof scene, where like after he's like, I have spider powers, and he's like climbed up the wall and then he's running along the roof. I can't stand that.
It's so weird
I
looking.
don't know why.
It's because
I literally said
when he
CGI
jumps
of
up, it doesn't
him
look
on
like
the
he gets bigger.
roof, icky. Yeah,
It looks like he stays like the same kind of like size.
petite little.
Yeah, so he looks like he just gets stretched along the roof.
Yeah.
Do I have any? Oh, CGI one I have is damn. They got that hallway scene from Fight Club. You know where they're like all the time slows down. I think it's Fight Club anyway. I actually don't know.
Oh yeah.
But like time slows down. It's like zooming in on the fly and on the spitball and stuff.
Oh yeah.
What else? Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't think I
yeah.
have any. I
Ag.
don't think I have any like bad CGI notes now. I think about it.
No, I just kind of ignored it. I was like, fuck it. I'll embrace
Yeah,
it.
I kind of thought like, it's 2002 or whatever year this came
Yeah.
out. Yeah, just
They,
I have here
they work
Goblin
for
suit
what?
looks like shit. That's it.
It's not that bad, right?
All right, well,
It
Don't
is
need to keep on
agree
on
to
it.
disagree.
Thomas.
What else is here? Anyone have anything up until like the fight scene, or can we like skip straight to that?
Like him in Flash.
Him versus Flash, yeah.
Uncle.
I did just say that Flash has a small penis.
Fair. Thomas, what were you gonna say?
Yeah.
Uncle Ben is a fucking chad.
Oh, I don't have any
Oh,
Uncle
he
Ben
is.
notes. Uncle Ben is good
He
in this
is.
movie.
He is so fucking awesome.
I love him.
Fucking chad.
I didn't think I would
Hey.
like him, honestly.
Not
I
a,
don't know why, but he is good.
no. No, to be honest, in this one and in the Amazing Spider-Mans, I really like both Uncle Ben's a
Same.
lot.
I like both Uncle Ben's, but I think I think the Amazing Spider-Man ones really falls down when because he doesn't say with great power comes great responsibility. It's the only reason that
Does he
people.
not?
No, he
I
says.
did.
No, he does this big long spiel where he's like, Peter, you have to realize that you have a responsibility, and when you have a responsibility, you have to do everything in your power to make that responsibility as good as you can do in that situation. It's like, just say the line.
Fair enough.
Don't do a big, huge,
Fuck's
weird spiel where you say like, he says everything in the line, but he says it like really vaguely.
Yeah.
He should have just been
Says
like,
fucking
with
backwards.
great power says is great responsibility, and then it should have just been like, okay, thanks. Oh, I've been shot. Yeah. Oh, speaking of the jumping across roof scene, I just wrote the thumb hair is weird.
Oh, it is.
Oh,
It's so
Oh.
odd looking.
it makes sense though.
It makes sense, but I didn't need to get a zoom in on that.
Yeah. Also, with the roof scene when he's shooting his webs, and he's like web go, release. I just found that so funny.
Speaking of that scene there, he says up, up and away, which is Superman's catchphrase.
Oh, did my thing cut out again? Did my thing cut out
Yeah.
again?
Why?
Oh,
What? You said
I just
release
knew
and
it.
spider
I had a
web
feeling.
go, I think it was, you said. But
I
your
don't
thing
know.
didn't really go. You just kind of like it sounded like you just ended your sentence. I'm sorry if I cut you off.
No, it's fine. I was just kind of sitting there like.
Sorry, but yeah, as me and you possibly was saying, up and away is one of the things he says, which is Superman's catchphrase. I think it is anyway. And he says Shazam, which is also Shazam's catchphrase. I was like, so that means Superman and Shazam are fictional characters in this universe. Superman is mentioned twice in this movie.
Yeah, I
Is
said
he?
If you include that as a reference to Superman, Aunt May says it later as well. She's like, "You can't be Superman." He's like, "Okay, I'm gonna go enter a wrestling match or something."
gonna go be a fucking legend.
Bit of a behind the scenes thing here, but the actor for Flash Thompson revealed recently in an interview that he was offered, I don't know if it was $50 or $100 to break Tobey Maguire's nose in the fight scene. A crew guy came up to him and was like, "I will pay you to break his nose." And then he was like, "What?" And he looks over and there's this like electrician like plugging in wires and he's like, "Yeah, please do that." Apparently he was an absolute dick on set. Apparently not many people liked him. I think that kind of carries over more into the second movie than it does in this one. But yeah, apparently he doesn't like, or people didn't really like him on set. But I have one little thing on that. There is a movie called Molly's Game. It stars Michael Cera, and it's based on Tobey Maguire's life in the early 2000s. Apparently, it's really good. It's about him being like a gambler and being just a prick. So
Oh,
fun.
the whole family.
The fight scene has a famous extra. There's like an extra
What?
in the back. He has like curly hair and like glasses, and he's like a world-renowned extra. He's met like
Oh,
Stan Lee and Michael Jordan and stuff like that.
Oh,
And he was like, maybe one day I'll have like my own movie about me. But for now, I'm just an extra. He's been in
that
like
would
countless
yeah.
movies. It's mental. I think
that would be fucking class.
there's some like I've seen this before, but there's some guy who makes like obscure toys, like figurines of like characters, and I think he has one of him.
Nice.
But yeah, I think that's. I remember seeing him because in that scene he has Thomas's reactions to things. It's like Peter Parker throws a punch and he's like, "Gah?" And then it's like it cuts away and he's like, "What's going on?" Then it cuts back and he's like, "Gah?" And then he's like, "Guys, come on, we're gonna go." It's so weird.
Oh, all right. Thanks.
Not in a bad way, just like it was very like what's it called? Animated is a good word. Don't worry, lads, we're not getting bored. I'm gonna
Yeah.
skip on a bit here, but the scene outside of the houses with Peter and MJ is shot really well, but the chemistry in that scene is really bad.
There's no chemistry between the two of them.
Do you
Full
know what's?
fucking stop.
Do you know what's really what makes that worse, though, Neve? They were
Oh,
dating in real life.
Oh,
They dated in real life between 2002 and like 2004ish or something like that. I think. Anyway, I don't
you're
know. I don't think
lying.
they got married. Nope, they were dating throughout this movie and the second movie.
uh,
They even make fun of it in the second movie, I think. In the second movie, he's like, read her poetry. That'll win her heart. Like Doc Ock says it to Peter. And then he tries reading her poetry and she's like, shut the fuck up. Um, what is. Oh, okay, no, I know what this is in reference to. The suits that are like designed in the sketching scene actually look really cool and interesting.
yeah.
Like the ones with like the big
Yeah.
weird like arachnid lens are really weird, like cool and funky. I have written here Dr. Pepper in all caps.
Yeah.
I don't remember why. Oh, there's a Dr. Pepper on his
Oh,
shelf that he like
yeah,
whips.
puts down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. Sorry, there's a Carlsberg cigarettes truck later. With like Carlsberg, or not Carlsberg.
Yeah, it is
Some
Carlsberg.
Carlsberg are beer.
Yeah, it wasn't a cigarette shop, it was just a beer shop.
Oh, okay. It was it was a Carlsberg truck then, and it was like plastered all over it, and I was like, well, Carlsberg got some money for this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Uncle Ben great power scene is good. It's better than I expected. Oh yeah,
Mhm.
the guy who plays Mysterio, I don't remember his name off the top of my head, but or not Mysterio, the guy who plays the ring announcer is Mysterio, or was meant to be Mysterio.
Oh,
So in the
that's cool.
first movie, he's an announcer. He's the ring announcer. In the second movie, I don't remember actually, but in the third movie, he's an usher. I think maybe it's the other way around. But he was meant to be like in the
Yeah.
fourth one, and at the very start, he was meant to be like in the Mysterio outfit and like get caught like straight away. And it's meant to be like a little
Uh,
nod. Oh, he's a waiter in in the second movie, I think, and he's like, "I am French" in an American accent. So keep your eye out for him.
Oh,
Go on, Tommy.
for like, I know I'm backtracking, but yeah, for the great responsibility. After like Peter says, "Stop acting like my father" or something, you know, just look that close up of Uncle Ben's face. Oh my God,
That
that
is,
just made me
yeah.
feel. I felt so sad. Like,
You feel
oh,
something, especially at the end when he's like, I did have a dad. His name was Ben Parker.
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that just had made me have feels, and like
Hit Thomas right in the
that.
heart.
It did. Holy shit! I was fucking. That actually made me so sad, and
Thomas had to
He
especially
wipe
was
like
that one
there
off.
sobbing.
after once Uncle Ben
Oh yeah,
sadly, like just the fact that his last words was Peter, and it wasn't like a long speech between the two. It was just
yeah,
him saying, "Peter, I'm here, Uncle Ben," and then and like
yeah.
the tears coming out of his eyes. That fucked me up.
Thomas had
Like
to
holy
walk that
shit.
one off.
Uh,
I fucking did. That actually made me feel something that I didn't think I'd feel.
Yeah, that scene is really good, cause it's like it's the same as the Amazing Spider-Man. I think the death scenes of Uncle Ben in those two movies are really good because it's
Mm,
Peter's fault that he
mm,
dies.
yeah,
And I think the MCU should do that. I think they should like backtrack and be like they should show Peter being actually guilty for Uncle Ben instead of like ignoring that he is a character in this universe. But
I know that fucking pisses me off.
that's annoying. I think I don't know. I originally thought they might kind of delve into it with the third one. I think a lot of people did, but I don't know. Oh, also speaking of the Tom Holland movies, Bonesaw, who is the wrestler in this movie that he fights against, is referenced in Far From Home. There's like a
What?
sign in the background. It's next to Aunt May's
really?
shelter. There's a sign in the background that says like Bonesaw versus
No.
something. And Bonesaw isn't like a real person or like a comic book character. He was made up for the Sam Raimi trilogy. And they just paid homage to him that way. I think it's just a really dumb reference.
Cool.
Octavia Spencer is in this movie. She's the ticket girl for the event.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
was like way before her big break, I think.
Yes. I was like, I didn't know. Yeah, I was like, didn't know she was in that.
Yeah. Her and
Mm.
J.K. Simmons really blew up after this.
No, I'm paranoid.
so you could
What?
say Spider-Man. Spider-Man helped blow
Nick,
them
what are
up.
you paranoid about? Shut up.
I just love J.K. Simmons so much.
He's so good. I need to watch that. I think it's called
That's
Jazz.
wow.
What are you saying, Neve? You're over there lagging. Neve.
Never mind.
No, what were you saying about J.K. Simmons?
Continue.
What were you saying about J.K. Simmons?
Continue. I just love him so much.
Okay, sorry.
I was just saying I love him.
Okay, lad, it's lagging. You can't blame me. Just watching your reaction. Just
Sorry.
Thomas, were you about to butt in there a second ago?
No.
Okay. I hate this.
Calm down.
What was I gonna? Yeah, I said that. Oh yeah, oh my god, it's Sandman retcon. Neve won't get that yet, but Thomas, okay, never mind. I'll explain that later. I'll explain that when the third movie comes around. The swinging through the city scenes in this movie are so good.
Yeah.
I don't know if you fully agree, but I remember someone describing it as in the Sam Raimi movies, you're not watching Spider-Man swing through the city. You're dancing with Spider-Man while he swings through the city. I think it's a really good way to describe it, just with all the like camera movements. Apparently that's like the way that's done is just like they have two big strings in between buildings and they just drop a camera down. But it's still like it's so you can't really tell.
Mm.
I think it's really well done. J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson is fucking amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's so
I
good.
agree.
Especially that line where he's like, "Bring me pictures of Spider-Man," and Toby's like, or Tobias, sorry, is like, "Do you not trust me?" And he's like, or no, he's like, "Do you trust anyone?" And he's like, "I trust my barber," and it's just silence. I thought it was really good. Just zoom in on JJJ's forehead where he has like no hairline. And he's like, "I trust my barber." I already said the Green Goblin suit looks like shit.
Quit fucking shitting on it, man.
Oh, I love shitting on this movie. Oh yeah, I wrote
Leave the
here.
movie.
You know the Macy's Day Parade during this movie?
Yeah.
How did Harry and MJ survive the goblin bomb on the balcony? Everyone else gets turned into like bad CGI skeletons. And MJ and Harry, who were in the same vicinity as them, survive. Also, Spider-Man survives that same bomb later on in the movie. At the very end, he gets half his...
It's crazy, dude.
Sorry, that just
I
annoys
thought
me.
it was. I thought it was a different bomb. But okay.
I don't know if it's a different bomb, but like all of his bombs look the same.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, I mean that's to mix it up.
I guess, but like in the scene where he's like the burning building scene, like I was talking about earlier, I was like, oh, why is the goblin bomb scene this early, where it like blows off the mask, and then it was like the scene where they're weird boomerang thing, like mechanical boomerang drones. I was like, oh yeah, these drones look like shit.
Mm.
You just love offending me today, don't you?
Okay, Thomas, where he throws the bomb and the drones like he goes like whoa to move out of the way of the drones looks like shit.
It is not. It's I liked it.
Of course you did.
Thomas,
It's
you're
just
a
a
bit.
man in a red costume going, whoa, and they CGI them in where he's not moving.
Okay. Ignoring the dodging, I like the drones.
I think
Okay,
the
they're
drones
pretty
are
cool.
yeah, okay. The drones are cool when they're actually fighting, like when they come back in. But when he's just dodging it, it looks so poor. I have no more notes, but I have like other thoughts on the film. I didn't write any notes this morning when I finished it. So, if you just want to jump in with some
Oh, I got one.
nice one, Tommy.
Uh, Dr. Connors is mentioned in it.
Yeah, he's shown in the
Yeah.
second one as well. He's mentioned
Yeah,
Dr. Connor's mentioned a couple times in this actually.
yeah. Like at first, like Peter works for him, but he gets fired.
Yeah.
So it makes me think, oh, maybe they were gonna have like a lizard as well as the goblin.
I don't think they were. I think if there was going to be a fifth movie, maybe, but I think it was more meant to be a reference.
Yeah,
Because the
like
fourth
it
one
seemed
was
they
meant to
were.
have Vulture.
Yeah. Also, this is going way back when when they're talking about Quest
Yes.
and they're talking about the exosuit that they're developing. I thought they were gonna do what's the word? That was gonna be the Rhino suit or something.
Oh, no, it just looks like a bin.
Yeah, I
That's
was kind of disappointed
looks like a
with that,
waste
but yeah.
bin that you'd see in the corner of like someone's bedroom.
Mm.
Any quick
Uh,
notes there, Neve?
Not really. A lot of it is just timestamps and me going. I don't know,
Alright,
just
go
saying
on.
some. Oh,
Give us a few of these timestamps.
1 hour, 21 minutes, 36 seconds is the upside down kiss. But
I have some thoughts on that scene.
I have, yeah. You can see your one's fucking nipples in that chart. Sorry,
I saw
but you
that
just
too.
can.
You can. It's
really?
weird.
I
Yeah,
didn't
you
know
know.
that.
Really?
Yeah, really knows.
It's very
Hold
noticeable.
on.
Knows, I know.
Let me actually proof check this. Hold on.
Yeah, I have some opinions on the upside down kiss. It's weird.
Mm.
Neve, I'm gonna tell you. The upside down kiss
What?
happens twice in this trilogy, and it gets weirder. It's weirder the second
What do you
time it
mean
Yeah,
again?
happens.
yeah.
Ugh.
You're gonna have to wait and see. Neve's gonna have some
Oh.
thoughts then.
um, just another timestamp. 1 hour, 27 minutes and 2 seconds. A fat voice break. I don't know who the voice break is. It just happens.
Alright,
Probably Peter.
probably.
Probably. Oh, 1 hour, 28 minutes and 8 seconds.
You
I
had a
just
lot
put
of notes in this,
he
like,
knows.
10 minutes.
Yeah. I just put he knows. That's when like Norman figures out that like
Peter.
Toby is
Yeah.
Spider-Man. And I was like,
That blood scene where, like, he can, like, tell the blood dripped is pretty good.
Yeah.
the blood doesn't look realistic though. It looks like a bit of tomato sauce.
Yeah,
Because it is.
it is. Didn't
I
he
know.
cut
But
Tobey
I was just
Maguire's
like,
arm open and be like, "Here, just bleed a bit, will ya?" Yeah, go on. I
bleed
know
about.
they might have hated him a bit on set, but I don't think they were gonna cut his arm.
I don't know. That could look pretty realistic to me.
Yeah, and then I have one last
Go
timestamp.
on, Eve.
If you, I have one last timestamp. 1 hour, 30 minutes and 57 seconds. This is when like Aunt May's house gets blown up.
Oh yeah.
Funniest shit I've seen. So fucking funny.
It's so
It's not
weird
fucking right.
because she's like praying to the Lord, and then it's just like, whoa.
Ah,
I forgot that was after the Thanksgiving scene. Where is that meant to be Peter's apartment in the Thanksgiving scene?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did not pick that up in the movie. I was like, who owns this apartment? Who lives in this absolute shithole? It looks like Adam Sandler's house in Big Daddy,
Yeah.
where he has like the weird stairs and stuff. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I think both Peter and Harry lived there together as roommates.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that as
Yeah.
well. That like they must be roommates, cause like why else? Why is he there?
Yeah.
I know they're friends and all, but like it kind of would have made sense for him to come in. It seems like if he wasn't there already, they would have just brought MJ in and then brought in Norman and Harry, and then brought in Aunt May or whatever way they want to do it. But I think he does live
Yeah.
there in some capacity. Anything else, boys?
Oh, just want to say, James, say what you want about Jameson actually as like a character, like hating on Spider-Man. Like he's fucking like loyal to Peter, like because when
Yeah, I was
Goblin's
gonna
like,
point that out as well.
Mm.
yeah, like Goblin's like, where the fuck is the photographer for Spider-Man? And he just fucking straight up, with his life on the line, protects him, which is pretty
No.
pretty cool.
He's just like, nah, don't know.
How does Norman not know that it's Peter though? Because doesn't he know that it's does he know that it's Peter at that point? Or does
No,
he find out
that's
No.
after? Okay, that's why.
Why's that out?
Okay. Because I was like, didn't Peter mention earlier in the movie that he wants to get into photography? But I think that's in the next scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, fair enough then. I did not order my notes very well on this. I mean, my notes, I have no more notes, but like, yeah. Also,
No, that's kind of
I forgot to say it, but
it from
the
me. Anyway.
man, the man that shoots Ben, Tobias Maguire killed him in cold blood.
What?
oh
The man that kills
uh,
Uncle Ben, Tobey Maguire just
no, he
pushes him out a window.
Yeah.
doesn't.
Oh yeah.
He does.
No, what happened? He points the gun at him, and Toby, he fucking breaks his fucking arm, right? Man stumbles back from the fucking breaking arm,
Yeah.
and then he trips on a pipe, and he
That's
falls out the window. It wasn't
still a
Toby's fault.
manslaughter.
Well, the man shouldn't have pointed the gun at him.
Man should have killed Uncle Ben.
Toby, no,
Yeah.
Full stop.
Tobias
Would've been
shouldn't
in
have
the
let him
fucking-
into the elevator. He was just being a
Aye.
sassy prick.
All stems back to that.
Hey,
Aye.
he lost the part where that's his problem. Okay.
That's such a. Oh, I always thought I'd hate that line because I've seen that line before, and I was like, alright, it's not that bad. Because
Like, it's
they do
understandable.
it as well in Amazing Spider-Man. As I think he's like, oh, it's not my policy.
Hmm.
Because he's like, oh, you have to put something towards the donation box. He's like, oh, well, I don't have money.
Like,
But yeah,
I kind of understand him, especially since he was only paid a fucking $100 for like
yeah.
the cage match was 3 minutes, and the guy's logic, well,
He
was
wasn't in it for
you
3
didn't.
minutes though.
Yeah, it was 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It was only 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, so he should at least get 2,000 for winning as well, like for beating the show.
Thomas, right. Would you go to a cinema and pay €4 to watch half a movie and then leave? No.
No.
You'd pay for the whole ticket and leave regardless.
Yeah, but still, like, he bet the shit out of him. That should account for him getting at least the 2,000. That would make the more sense to me.
I don't think so, because Bonesaw is clearly like a ferocious opponent. So if you see him lose, everyone's gonna be like, oh well, I don't want to watch Bonesaw anymore. I want to watch Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And what, does Spider-Man just never show back up to that wrestling thing?
Nope.
Yeah, probably not.
No, it never came back.
So like, is Bonesaw just back on top again? Is he back on the food chain?
No,
I guess
after,
so.
Or is there like
nah,
a tournament? We need to find out. We need to email Sam Raimi and be like,
Where is Bonesaw?
where is Bonesaw?
my
What is he doing?
How's his
My-
family? Any kids?
Where do they go to
my
school?
head canon, my head canon is after he lost, Bonesaw saw the error of his ways, and he went back to his husband, and that made him his costume, and he said, "Honey, I don't need this costume anymore," and he starts a regular day-to-day job.
Nice.
That huge rhino-sized man starts a regular office job. It's like that scene in The Incredibles
Hey.
where Mr. Incredible's just like,
Yeah.
Yeah, he basically becomes that.
I don't have it written here, but that scene where Green Goblin kidnaps Spider-Man and is on the roof with him is really good.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I'm gonna go kill Mary Jane. And then the bridge scene is okay at best.
Yeah, it's
Bridge,
okay.
The bridge scene bothers me. Thomas is there like, I love the bridge scene.
No, all right. I love the bridge scene, but for one reason, and one reason only.
Oh god.
Fucking MJ's ragdoll as she's falling, and Peter catches the thing. She fucking goes sent flying.
I think it's so funny. In the third movie, instead of recording her screaming again, they just reused her screaming from the second movie. And apparently she was really mad about it. Like Kirsten Dunst. But yeah, fuck that scene where he has the cable car and MJ in one hand. It's so dumb, cause Spider-Man is just there like listening to him. He could have like webbed him up. He could have, you know, maybe put a web underneath the bridge. He could have made a plan. He was just kind of listening to him like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So when do I move? He's just stood there while he's giving this big speech like,
Yeah.
sometime there might be a lunatic in a Green Goblin costume who makes you make a sadistic choice. It's so weird. Also, when Green Goblin flies under that bridge to chase Spider-Man, he gets hit by a brick. But when he gets hit by the brick, he's not all the way through the bridge yet. He's still under the bridge. So what I want to know is, who's living under that bridge? There's a lot of like New York unity in that scene though, because of like 9/11. There's a lot of like, you know, you mess with New York, you get the horns or whatever.
You get the whopping.
I mean, I guess it was kind of necessary. I'm not trying to shit on 9/11, obviously, like that was a tragedy, but like,
Yeah.
it kind of it feels like it dates
You
the
mess
movie
with
a
one
bit.
of us, you mess with all of us.
Yeah, it kind of seems like it dates the movie in a way. But I don't think that's a
Yeah,
bad
I
thing.
gotcha. No.
But yeah, that scene just it's weird. The
Yeah.
whole bridge scene.
That irks you.
Yeah. And then how does it get to the how do they get to the abandoned building scene? Like the final fight. I don't remember what happens in between there.
I think Toby gets absolutely fucking pounded into the wall. Or gets fucking slapped away.
I think the goblin like grabs like his web yoke, and he held on because it was just so fast, and
Oh yeah.
he just fucking flung him straight
Yeah,
into
that's it.
and then
And he just zips off.
gets his shit rocked for a bit.
I
Gets his mask thrown up.
Green Goblin gets stabbed by his jets right in his balls.
Oh,
Yeah.
also, I love the build up. Like as the thing's flying towards him, you know, there's in two camera scenes where he's like, and then it just goes into a close zoom
It's
Oh.
so
out of
funny
nowhere.
because it's just his face going, "Oh no," and then he gets stabbed in the
Yeah.
dick.
It's just, and it feels weird because it feels like they took those takes like some time apart because it's like, oh no,
Yeah, it
oh,
does. It feels
and it,
really like anti-dramatic when he says, "Oh no."
yeah,
Yeah.
oh, oh,
Jeez, it's
uh,
getting late in the day.
mm,
It's 8
I
o'clock. It's almost 8 o'clock as time of recording this, and we were meant to start at 6.
I blame not me. I don't blame myself.
Of course you don't. You never do. Um,
Go on. Go on. Blame who you want to blame.
oh, he's pointing at us again. It's this again.
Nah, say it with your full chest, Thomas. Go on.
Say it
What?
with your full chest.
Oh, no, no, I
Go
was
on, Thomas.
talking
Say
to
it with your
somebody.
double D's.
No, what is fucking wrong with me?
I don't know.
All right. Ignoring all that, I like the last words of the goblin is "Don't tell Harry," and just fucking dies.
Then dies.
Yeah. Don't tell Harry.
Don't tell
Um,
Harry. And then Peter's just there like, well, fuck.
Yeah, and then he's at the grave with MJ, and MJ's like, "Oh, I love you, Peter Parker," and he's like, "Okay, Sim,"
No.
and walks off.
He fucking friend
He's like,
zones her.
with
Yeah, he
great power
complains the
comes
whole
great
movie.
responsibility.
He complains the whole movie that she doesn't like him, and then as soon as she is, he's like, "Nah."
I think it's what's the word? It makes sense kind of because of
Oh,
what the
it
goblin
does.
kind of
Yeah, it does.
he doesn't want to her
But
anymore,
it's
so
just
he
so
just tries.
funny.
Mm.
With
And
Um,
then
with great power comes great responsibility. Fucking boom, boom, boom.
I didn't get to ask, but
oh
Thomas, do you have any opinions on the upside down kiss?
oh didn't mind it. It was all right. I get kind of flashbacks to the other two movies and how it was implemented in those two.
Is it in the
And
second one? I don't remember it being in the second one.
I don't think the second one, but in the third movie, it's like referenced a lot.
It's
Like
very in your face that that's a thing. Neva's
yeah,
gonna be
like
very excited watching the third one. She's gonna have some thoughts and opinions.
like the second and yeah, the third. It was only the third one. Yeah, that it
Um,
happened. I don't think it happened again in the third
I don't think it
or
happens in the
second.
second one. Yeah, I think it is just the first and third. But
Mm. Uh,
I can't wait for the second one. The second one is definitely the best one.
yeah, kind of
That's what I've
prequel,
heard.
I think.
I
I'm not
think
sure though.
that's a pretty popular opinion, but it's Spider-Man No More, you know? It's like, oh, I don't want to be Spider-Man anymore. Sorry, Neve.
Oh no, I think I've seen that. I think I've seen that.
You've probably seen the picture of him like walking away from the costume in the bin. That's taken
Yeah.
from the comic. But yeah, I like the second one a lot. But just I want to say this now because I'll probably forget it next week. Doctor Ock in the Doctor Ock in the second one was meant to be in a love triangle with Peter and MJ before he was cast as Alfred
Oh,
Molina. He was also meant to be in this one. He was meant to be in the first one. They had there's reference material of him, and he looks like a gremlin. He has big red eyes and everything. It was really creepy, and he had more skeleton-like arms instead of robotic. Looks really cool, but it's really creepy.
mm.
Mm.
But yeah, other than that, I
Oh,
have no other thoughts and opinions in this movie.
No, that's
I
kind of
I
it
had
for
to
me.
What, Thomas?
uh like at the grave scene, like after Harry, sees Spider-Man place, you know, Norman on the bed dead, you know, as he pulls the gun, Spider-Man disappears, and after all that happens, you know,
Yeah.
he just goes to Peter, thanks Peter, you're my only family left, and I'm gonna make Spider-Man pay, and I'm gonna make him pay, and then I love how Peter's just like, yeah, okay, and I know in his head he's just like,
Fuck, fuck, fuck.
and then as he's hugging him, I was waiting for him to be like, shit, just like, yeah, there, buddy, fuck.
Pop. No.
Uh,
The movie was good. It was a lot better than I expected. Cause I
Yeah.
like these movies. I think I like them a lot more now. I always did, but I was always like, these movies are kind of cringe. They're good though. They're really good, and I don't know why. I think it is just that they're so like true to the comics.
Mm.
I mean, Harry and Norman Osborn don't have their purple dreadlocks, but we can only there's not dreadlocks in one of the comics. They have like
We can only
waves.
wish.
Yeah, there's like a Deadpool comic. It was like one of the early Deadpool comics where Deadpool and Blind Al time travel to the 1940s or 50s version of Spider-Man to find Weasel, who was in Spider-Man's class, and Deadpool decide he has like some device that lets him transform. So he transforms into Peter Parker, and then he calls Peter Parker on like a public phone while he's walking by it, and he's like, Spider-Man is gonna be here. You should take pictures of Spider-Man. And Peter's like, okay, public phone, I'll go do that. Wow, I live in the 1940s. And Deadpool's like, you are so gullible. And then he goes to Peter Parker's prom and he sees Norman Osborn and he's like, what the fuck is on your face? Why do you have purple waves? Are they gelled? Or what is that? I'm so confused. Have to keep my cool though. Just wish that they gave Willem Dafoe purple hair and waves.
oh,
Actually, there is a photo of him with
Oh.
waves now that I think about it. There's like a meme photo of him with waves.
Oh.
Willem the Drip. Other than that, yeah. I don't know if Thomas has anything else he wants to say.
nope, nothing. I'm finally gonna shut up.
I am also gonna finally shut up. We're in an hour and a half, so yeah.
That's pretty tight.
I really like this movie.
I thoroughly enjoyed it
I'm gonna
more
give it.
than I thought I would.
Yeah, I'm the same boat as Neve. I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
give it a 9 out of 10.
9, Thomas. What about you, Neve?
I probably give it the same an 8.
Okay. Well, I think that's wraps up about that. So, next week we're going to be continuing on the Sam Raimi trilogy, watching the second one with Alfred Molina. I can't wait to see.
Yes!
I hope the second trailer comes out for No Way Home soon.
Oh, please.
Apparently it is coming out soon, but I don't know. Careful of leaks, because I've seen some leaks going around, and if if the leaks are true, you don't want to be spoiled for this next trailer. Is all I'm gonna
Ooh.
say. But I'm excited for No Way Home.
Yeah.
This is why we're doing these movies. Also, I don't think I told Thomas this, but we're doing what we're gonna do is this week, next week, and the week after. We're doing the first Spider-Man trilogy. Then we're gonna take a break for a week and do. I don't know yet, actually. Then I think we're gonna
It's going to be the Halloween episode anyway,
It's the Halloween episode,
isn't
and
it?
then yeah. Oh, we're taking a 3-week break actually. I think. Then we're doing. After the Halloween episode, we're doing 2 more movies. One of them will be The Eternals. Then we're
Nice.
doing Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, taking another break, and then we're in the home stretch to No Way Home. So
Yeah.
that'll be really fun. I think we're gonna have to go see No Way Home the day it releases, like after school,
Yeah.
to like get it
Hell yeah.
recorded and on time. But other than that, I can't wait.
Hell yeah.
Um, What do you for just before we end this? What do you think of a Spider-Verse movie? Like, would you want to see Toby and Andrew?
Yeah.
I think I'm the same. I think if it's done well, it'll be like
Oh yeah.
possibly my
Wow.
favorite MCU movie. Which that was my
Yeah.
reaction after Far From Home. Was yeah, this is my
Yeah.
favorite. So I'm really hoping that it does kind of deliver. Also Doctor Strange looks funny in this. I didn't really like Doctor Strange before, but he looks
Mm.
very dumbed down and kind of like he seems more Marvel-esque in this movie, which I like.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I
I
kind of
guess.
say. I'm excited,
Yeah.
pumped.
Don't really have much opinions on the trailer apart from the fact that I'm really excited for it.
Who? All right, we know who's gonna be in it. We know Electro will be in it. We know Green Goblin will be in it. And we know Doc Ock will be in it. And there's the possibility of Lizard, I think. You can see in the
Yes.
trailer Lizard's hand. And Sandman is
And
possibly in the trailer.
yeah.
Who would, if
Yeah,
you were to
Sandman.
pick the last person, who would it be? The last Sinister
Mm-mm.
Six member.
I don't know. Can't really choose.
I don't. I think the cop out answer is to go with Mysterio. But I don't know. I want to see Mysterio again as like a proper villain instead of like a side villain. Because he's gonna be
Yeah.
referenced in this movie. There's like set photos and stuff.
A lot.
Yeah. But other than that, I just think Mysterio deserves. If he's gonna make another appearance in live action, I think he deserves his own film again.
Definitely.
Thomas, who would you'd probably pick Rhino, I assume.
I was gonna say either Rhino or maybe Craven the Hunter. I'd like to see.
I want to see Craven. I wanted to see Craven. My original pick for the third movie's villain was the Chameleon. I think it would have been fun. And then I was like, oh wait, Craven makes more sense. But since there's gonna be a Craven movie, I don't think that's gonna happen. I'd like it to be Rhino, honestly. But I don't know at the same time because I don't love the Rhino at the end of the Amazing Spider-Man. I kind of wish it was
Yeah.
Russian. I love the design of that suit, but I kind
Yes.
of wish the actor was Russian. I understand he's like a world-renowned actor, but just get someone who's actually from the country he's meant to be from. I'd love to see
Yeah.
Miles or a debut from
Yes.
Miles.
Definitely.
There was some rumors about that, but I would actually love to see it. I think that would be amazing. I think Miles deserves his own show and not a movie.
Yeah. I think the
Yeah.
show would be better.
People have been talking. I think people wanted Netflix to make a Miles Morales show before, which never obviously took off. My dog is barking, but I hope it comes to fruition. Speaking of, a Daredevil show might be in the works, like a rework.
Again.
Not again, but kind of like a reimagining almost, or like a continue off, like an MCU version of the Daredevil show, I guess.
Nice.
Apparently, it's only rumors, so like, I'm kind of spouting shit at the moment, but apparently they want to show Daredevil in multiple MCU projects and then give him his own show again. So most people are kind of like She-Hulk, Spider-Man, maybe like Hawkeye or something like that.
Yeah.
And then just give him his own show. I'd like that. I think Charlie Cox is brilliant as him.
Nice.
Other than that, I think we should end it there.
Yeah.
I've been Jordan.
Yeah. I've been Neve.
And I've been Thomas.
And we've been the Silly Geese.
Oh
See you
yeah.
all next time for the second installment of the Raimi Trilogy. And
Mhm.
other than that, don't really have any other thoughts. Yeah, we'll be back next Sunday at 5 o'clock GMT.
Oh yeah.
Catch us there. Bye.
See
Bye.
yous. Good luck and God bless.